Hello, everybody. Today I'm here with Disney Mirrorverse, and there's a brand new event. And there are just a few things I want to say and clarify before we get into it. First up, some very, very good news that I've been complaining about for a little bit that I want to show you. If you go to pretty much any crystal here and scroll to the end, you can see they've added Scrooge and Judy to the regular crystals that you just get through playing the game. And that's really good news. I guess I did the same with Buzz and Scar, but this basically means that as new characters come in and old characters become old, they will be added to these regular crystals. There may be a few that won't, but so far every character that they've added has been put in here. I think except Goofy, I guess, but he's particularly to that other mission store. Maybe eventually he'll come in, but I don't expect him to. But just know that there are going to be more characters coming to these regular crystals, and that's really good news. And secondly, there's this Mage workshop here, which is where I'm going to be able to get Ian, Lightfoot, and Genie. I'm going to go for Ian first if I can. And basically, the idea with the Mage workshop, you see it closes in 30 days. There's going to be like this Mage-themed few events going on. First up is the Ian event, which we have today, and then a Genie event is coming up soon. And I think there's a Maleficent event they said as well. You can see she's in this store as well. If that is the case, I will most likely be playing through all of them. And I probably should be able to get Ian and Genie from this shop. I don't know how much currency I'm going to get. But yeah, lots of good news that I should be getting some new stuff. This might be a stark contrast to the previous video because I was complaining a whole lot in that video, and now I'm like all of a sudden so excited again. So we have Ian's Showdown, Ian Lightfoot Spellbound Showdown, where you earn chroma stone shards and other prizes. Alright. And the shards I think is the currency for that shop. I doubt there'll be dialogue, there wasn't last time, but we can look. No, so there's nothing. And any requirements for 3 stars with at least 1 support guardian. We've got that. And we're fighting Ian right away. So I just need to get into it, and I still have some things I want to talk about as well. But we don't want to waste too much time here. The gameplay is going to take a while. Whoa, we're just speeding through the world there. We've got a lot of levels to play through. The previous event I actually didn't beat all the way because some of the levels were a little too hard for me. That probably will be the case again, but the idea is that I'm going to try and get Ian in this video and then begin to showcase him. I don't know how realistic that is, but I will try. And then we should get Genie as well. Well, maybe it would be better to get Genie for this one. Well, it is Ian's event. I think I'm going to try to get Ian anyways. And we'll obviously do the same thing we did with like Scrooge and Judy, where even though I'm unlocking and technically showcasing Ian in this video, I will show him again in the Genie video. I do believe if I can unlock Ian today that I will do it. I just don't know. The last time I think we got through like 8 stages, and then the last couple were just too hard. And even like the 8th stage, we only made it through with Merida remaining. So I don't know how it's going to go. But we should be fine for the first few. You can see we're kind of just decimating him here. I think I might actually bring in Scar if I can, because he really puts on the damage sometimes. So we got 100 for that. So if we get 100 every time, we should get Ian by like the 4th level. But maybe they'll give us more. Doesn't look like it, but we'll just keep going here. Hold on. That didn't look again. Support Guardian again. Let's take out Merida and put in Scar. He wounds people, like it says right there on the screen. Shoot. My bad. Before that would have actually interrupted my game, but it didn't this time, so that's good. My dad will probably be mad at me though. I think that's the first time my dad has interrupted it. It's usually my mom. I usually don't record this time either. But this event, at the time we're recording this event just came out now. So yeah, I guess I want to explain to you a little bit better I guess I kind of already explained it, but I might as well do it again. For those of you who don't know, like you don't have the game, you aren't seeing the updates for it, and you're kind of seeing me play it. So I'm going to explain to you how the updates are kind of working here. This whole month, I guess, end of February through March, is this magician kind of theme, or like magic theme more specifically, I guess, for this game, because I mean it's not really, the reason is just because they're releasing Ian and Genie at the same time, and the point of that is they're having multiple events for it, which the last event we got was just Scrooge's thing, and Judy was just in it, and she wasn't really tied to it in any way other than that she was just a new character being released. So this time around there's more of a theming, even though there's still no special dialogue in the event. It's still fun to be able to get the other characters. Again, I get excited for these events, and then it's really just like play through some more levels, and eventually you'll unlock some characters and stuff. I did read it that time. It said support guardian again. I guess Ian is a support, so maybe what the idea is that they want you to bring in Ian every time. I guess that might be what they're going for. I think it was the same for Scrooge as well, which Scrooge is also a support character, just coincidentally. So, oh man, get out of the way. Scar does not know when to get out of the way. You can wound him real quick, he'll die. And I'm excited to play as Genie and Ian as well. Still no real way for me to get Minnie at this time. Luckily I've showcased her in the past, but I think it's pretty unrealistic for me at this moment to be getting Minnie anytime soon. It requires you to have 5-star guardians and continue to get chips for the 5-star guardians. I think I only have 2. One of them is Baymax. I don't remember who the other one is. It might be Merida. But basically, what was I saying? Oh, basically you get currency for getting shards for a character. You already have 5 stars, which is great, of course. But they require so many shards for you to even unlock Minnie. It's kind of ridiculous. So at this time, I don't have very many of those shards. But I've been opening some crystals, just trying to get some. And I haven't been getting a lot of stuff. Most of the time you get stuff for other characters, and it takes a lot of those crystals to actually level characters up from star to star. So I wonder, there's probably, the previous event they had a special, yeah, so they have special achievements again. I still don't know how I unlocked Judy last time. It might have been through like an achievement or something, but like no one, from what I saw in the comments, could tell how I unlocked her either. Have I unlocked a character randomly again? No, I haven't. How is the store looking? I'm probably just a little short, right? Yeah. Well, that's okay. Did I get... Oh, so I have enough to open this up, which we could get a new character from. I kind of doubt it, but we can see. And it's Merida. So we do get some of that currency for her, like I said. We get 40, which again is so little compared to how much you need for Minnie. Like, look at that, 19,000. They just gave me 40. It's gonna be a lot of chips. I don't know how people have her already. I've been buying these goofies, try and level him up a little bit more. He's on his way. But yeah, we're gonna get him at 1 star, I guess, which is a little sad. But I do just want to get him quickly, and then we can upgrade him a bit more as time goes on. So sorry to kind of interrupt the gameplay there. I was hoping I could unlock him before the 4th stage, but unfortunately that's not the case. I'm guessing they're going to be giving some characters away as well. I don't know if Genie or Ian will be one of them. but usually, at least in like the final level, they'll just give you a character. I think they gave away Maleficent for free. So, just going in here. Scar will probably pretty soon be not a good choice for these levels. He just loses health so quickly. And it's not even just because he's a melee, because if you bring in Rapunzel, she definitely does not get hurt as bad. I don't know what it is. Maybe he's just super strong compared to them, so he dies a lot easier. And yeah, the crystal thing that I talked about at the beginning of the video, I'd like to talk a little bit more in depth about. I've ranted about it a few times, I think, and I guess I assumed it would happen eventually, where they'd start adding in the old characters. I would always rather be sooner than later, and sometimes I wish they would just put a brand new character in there. Like, why couldn't Minnie just be in a crystal, you know? Like, why not? But it's fun to have them tied to events as well, so I'm not complaining really in that regard. And when that event goes away, like Scrooge's, then putting them in the crystals makes a lot of sense. If people are able to participate in the event and unlock them that way, that's great too. So I guess if I had complained about that a lot in the past, it was a little unnecessary, I guess I should say, because it definitely makes sense that how they're doing it. I do hope that like Goofy would end up in there eventually, and Minnie as well. They are relegated to those shops, and they definitely are characters in other games that are relegated to shops or special events and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like, especially after you have unlocked a character already, like I already have Goofy. I feel like he should just show up in the crystals at this point. If they want to make the initial unlocking, the way to unlock him to be in the shop, that's fine. But I feel like once you unlock them, to have them in a normal crystal would be a lot more sensible. I don't know. Let's go back and unlock Ian here. And just make sure they didn't give me to him, or give me him like I got Judy so randomly before. No. So we're gonna go buy him for 900, and here he comes in his red robe, sweatshirt kind of thing. And I've never owned Ian in this game before, even in the previous version, so this is completely brand new to me. And we got a bunch of stuff for that, I guess. Let's see if we can level him up at all. Oh, I definitely should have some for this. I don't know how much, but level. Oh, we can get him all the way to level 9. That's pretty good. We can claim that. We can also rank him up, apparently. I only have one of those, but that's all I needed. And we can upgrade these a little bit as well. It's a nice thing about stocking up on some of these things of currency. And upgrade that. So we can equip that one there and that one there. We can upgrade them again. There we go. So we'll just claim that book real quick. And he's right around, never mind, he's not right around Goofy's level, but he's close. And you can see Genie here as well. He's going to be unlocked very soon. But yeah, I'm excited to see what Ian's all about. He is a healer. Support Guardian, I guess is what they're called in the game. Well, I guess we bring him in instead of Belle. And then we're going to take Scar out and put in Merida. So, let's see what Ian is all about. We want to see his animations. We want to see his different moves. He's just walking up here. He's always holding his book. It's kind of floating next to him. We want to turn animations on. Alright, so... oh, we got to switch to him. So he actually takes a while. And he, like, just points at him. He's not even using his wand yet. Wait. Oh, so you can tap. You can do it pretty rapidly. He's not doing a lot of damage. But you can just do this, like, over and over again. And he goes back and forth. It's kind of like a combo move of sorts. And if you charge it up, he kind of winds up his staff. Yeah, he's not doing a lot of damage, but I guess that's not the point today. And we'll use his ability in a second here. So he's got his book, obviously. If we use that, he finds the spell in his book, and then he heals. And that seems very similar to Belle's healing, which I like a lot. So that's already off to a good start. We'll keep the animations on so we can see that one more time. Hopefully he doesn't die, but I would not doubt it. We can use some defense, probably. And we're about to get a skill again. So, yep, he opens his book and then heals everyone. I like that animation. I'm sure it's the same as before, but like I said, I wasn't able to see it back then. Yeah, at 1 star, and you know, at level 9, he's not doing a great amount of damage. That's apparent. But it's not about that right now. I like his speed. He's able to walk around pretty quickly. And I don't know how I feel about his attacking, but I mean, he seems pretty good. Alright, let's... Well, I wanted to pause, but the pause button went away. It's kind of rude. What is happening? Where's the pause button? I want to take the animations off. Okay, well, he's about to die in a second here. And I guess that's just how it's going to go. Maybe we can heal or get some defense quick. Alright, we can heal. He doesn't heal for much either right now. Only 5 per second or whatever. Ian still has so much health. Yeah, there he goes. Mayan did not have much health. So we're actually not doing so hot. I haven't really attacked the boss at all. But let's see here. Hopefully Merida can still do this. Yeah, enemies keep spawning in. That's pretty annoying. Like, I just killed the previous ones. And something's up with the UI. Our health bars keep disappearing every once in a while. And the pause button is just gone. I don't know what happened to the pause button, but if you wanted to pause at this moment, you just couldn't. So that's not good. And we're holding our ground. I've almost got Ian dead, which is good. So showcasing Ian is probably not going to be great at this point because the levels have suddenly become a little too hard for me. But when we showcase Genie and Ian, I assume, well, we might be doing an event, but I could bring in Ian in the early levels still. And we might have enough currency to buy Genie right off the bat. So that might be how it goes down. Oh, and we got an achievement here. I wonder, what are we going to get for that? Okay, so not anything great. So we got 2 stars on that, which is a little sad, but I don't really care. The event thing is like, the stars only matter for the rewards you get, and then once the event goes away, your stars do not retain. You restart the event every time. So missing out on a few stars right now does not matter. And I would say I probably won't be playing the events again, especially in a video. I'm not going to play the events again, but like even in my free time, I probably won't. Yeah, his charge up is cool. He's got a little thing that comes out like that. We should definitely heal real quick. Oh wait, I want to... Where did the pause button go? I want to turn off the skip animations, but it will not let me. I'll have to watch and see if the pause button can come back at some point. Because now we're sitting here watching all these animations. I don't want to see that. And also, I think Ian looks a little different when he does his skill in just the gameplay. Yeah, the pause button is just gone. Oh! There it is. Finally. Alright. So we stun you. Do that. and we can heal as well. So there's his move in pretty much a quick form. He doesn't take the time to look in his book. And man, we killed Mulan really quickly. I'm guessing Ian really didn't have much to do with that, but still. And this time we should probably focus on the enemy Ian right away. I do like how Ian's just kind of like floating that book there. His design really is only different in like the clothes that he's wearing, and I guess he never floated the book to my recollection. The staff I think is the same. Was the crystal blue? I don't think so. It was probably yellow. And what else? Yeah, like the robe like sweatshirt. I think he just wore a sweatshirt in the movie. Oh man, Ian is gonna die. I'm gonna get him out of the way, and then switch to Baymax, and then we're just gonna start attacking. So yeah, he keeps healing himself, which is probably what was happening before, why he was living so long. And my Ian just is not doing enough damage. So, for the sake of speeding this up a little bit, hopefully Ian's okay in that corner. I'd like to get 3 stars if I can, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. And I wish I was targeting Ian with that Merida hit. I definitely could use that. We're about to heal again. Now, there's an enemy over there, but it doesn't look like he's attacking Ian. I don't know what the enemy is doing. Dang it, don't attack the enemies, man. So yeah, Baymax has a considerable amount of health. Alright, Ian was not killing that guy, so I went and did it. We can stun Ian again. Yes, we attacked him this time. I think there's, if I just like switched to her, there would have been a way to target, but that's okay. I don't want Ian to die, so let's make sure he's not being attacked. Ian is on the brink of death. There you go. I don't know how many levels we're gonna play here. Oh, there's his victory animation, which we didn't get to see before because he was dead. I'd like to just be able to get Genie, I guess. What is the special reward for clearing this? Not anything too special. I say we just play 1 or 2 more and call it good. We can bring Ian again, I guess. His healing is pretty good. It's not as strong as Belle's. I think she does 15 per instance, and he only does 5. But obviously, as we level him up, that will change. But it's the same idea where, like, Jack Sparrow only heals a good amount, but he only does it once. I do like that gradual over time healing, personally. And we're gonna not play as Ian just because it's gonna take forever if we do. I just want to have him on the team so you can kind of see him in the background and everything. I know people were super excited to see him when he first was added. I wonder if that excitement has lasted. That should kill him. Really? Okay. Ian is not doing well health-wise, but hopefully he can... Oh, we've got the healing right off the bat. And those, like, crystals that are in the middle, I guess is kind of the theming of this set of levels, because... because in the, like... in the menus, it's in the background, which is normally not. There goes Ian. So I guess if we end up losing this one, we can come back in without Ian. I'm hoping we just can brute force our way through without our healer. Baymax and Mulan are pretty strong. Sorry, Merida are pretty strong. And if you saw my Scrooge event video, Merida literally just had all of her teammates die, and she would beat the boss. It would take a long time, but she could do it. The boss was super slow at attacking. Scrooge is like really slow, so she could just dodge all the attacks, not take any damage, and then just destroy. It was awesome. So we can wound both of these guys. They actually have quite a lot of health, but we also want to... Oh man, the game is not enjoying this. It could crash. If the game crashes, I'll probably just quit. We've done what we wanted to do. We got Ian. And like I said, it's hard to do a showcase this far into the event because the levels genuinely start to get hard. But we will continue to bring him in the future. If you want to keep seeing him, definitely the next video he will be showcased again. Don't attack that little guy. He's got like 5 health. Oh no, this is not good. Stun both of them, please. Baymax has got a good amount of health, actually. Merida is the one I'm worried about. We need her to get some defense. Who is attacking her? Is Ian attacking her? Alright, she might die any second here, but we stun them, so that's good. Come on, I think Ian targets Merida, actually. Alright, let's use her skill before she dies. And then, I'm guessing she's gonna die. And then Baymax will do this by himself. I am able to stun both of them again. And then, for events-wise, after this event, this update came out pretty soon after the previous event ended. I think maybe like within a week. And the last event, I think, lasted about the same time. At least the store was open around about the same time. So, if we're basing it off of that, then I would say pretty soon after this event is done, we will move to the next event with probably Ariel and Ursula being the featured characters, and then Maui just also being there, like Minnie this time around. We're gonna be done. I won't be able to complete all the levels, I would assume, so we're just gonna quit there. We do get some stuff from this, which is great. If we get any crystals from this, I'll open them up right now. And then we also have Go the Distance. There's Elsa, by the way, which I haven't been mentioning, but she's literally just standing there, which proves her existence in this game yet. We haven't seen her in a while, but she's here. And there we go. So going back to the crystals. Oh, not these. We go to the store. We've got enough for another one of these crystals here. We can just open it. We got Sully. Okay. So we get barely anything for Sully. Pretty much a waste. Alright, so I have enough for Genie. I will save that purchase. No, I'm going to do it now. I was going to wait for the next video, but I just want to do it now so I can start upgrading him. And then once the Genie event comes around, hopefully he'll be a little bit stronger. So let's go and upgrade him quick, and then I'll end the video. We should be able to get him up to only 7. I thought I'd be able to get him up to 9, but that's okay. We got him up to level 7. Level 8 we'd be able to use that other talent, but I'll get him there quick. Well, I'll use the rest of my energy now to start upgrading Ian and Genie. You can see I've done well with Goofy since the last time I showcased him. He was pretty weak before, but oh, we also got this done. It's nice. Alright. Well, you know what's coming next. Genie, as well as another showcase of Ian, but today was the focus, obviously, on Ian. And I assume the next video will be the Genie event, which is coming in a week or two. Probably a week from now. I don't know when this video is going to go up, but I'm going to try and get it out soon. But yeah, today was Ian's Spellbound Showdown. So, thank you for watching.